And the other thing is, if you localize the violence into the specific areas where the most extreme confrontation between drug cartels or between the groups or the police trying to control those territories, those specific corridors of trade in drug trafficking are going to be more violent than many of the surrounding areas. Having said that, it is true that people perceive that many places, the city of Chihuahua, for example, was very safe some years ago. It is not so safe anymore. But there is a mismatch in the perception of how safe these places are objectively and the safety that is, the safety or the sense of insecurity that is generated by the drug violence itself.
But that's, I think, the objective of terror.
Of course.
Which is what we're seeing there. I mean, just in Tijuana, crimes like you have never seen before. You've seen them in Juarez, but never before hanging bodies from a bridge over a busy freeway so people going to work in the morning can see this dead body. As we were talking before, the gun battle that broke out in the streets a couple of years ago and the little children running out of school,
yes.
It may not be that statistically there's more violence going on, but people just don't feel safe.
That's absolutely right. Part of the environment that has been created by this upsurge of violence is one in which even the drug, sort of the members of the drug gangs try to show that they're going to be more violent than their enemies. And that is part of the way they're signaling their ruthlessness and their willingness to really use all the power they have in their hands and all the means of violence they have in their hands to keep control of their territories or to keep control of their trade routes or their distribution networks. So that is something that has really impressed public opinion as the signature aspect of this upsurging violence. We had periods in the past. For example, there was a narco-satanic sect that you might remember 15 years ago. We had some features like this, but nothing like the kind of thing going on in La Familia Michoacana or some of the very cruel, gruesome murders that we observe today that look more like the kind of thing we associate with terrorism and Al-Qaeda